Hello everyone, I'm Abhishek Sohu and I'm a product trainer at Decathlon India.
Hello, my name is Ravi and I'm a trek leader working with India Hikes.
So today we will be talking about a beautiful backpack that I have with me, which is the MT500 Air. It's one of our mid-range trekking backpacks, and the model that I have with me comes in a volume of 60 plus tin. So I would like to quickly talk about some of the main characteristics of the backpack. When you go into the outdoors, durability is one of the key factors we like to talk about, because as a trekker in the mountains, your gear is always subjected to a lot of wear and tear. So this comes with a complete ripstop material. On the bottom you have reinforced fabric, and I believe Ravi would agree with me that durability is a key integral part of a backpack that's supposed to have.
Yes, Abhishek, this is absolutely true, because there are two factors which govern the durability factor. One is you are carrying a lot of load in your backpack. So your backpack needs to be strong enough so that its stitching and as well as the fabric does not tear off just like that. And the second aspect is, since you are moving in the outdoors, the terrain is different. You are walking through the moraines, rocky sections, jungle sections, different kinds of natural setting that you are in. Your externals of the backpack need to be really rugged and strong, and I personally feel that this 4 Class 500 gives that kind of ruggedness when I personally tested it.
Thank you, Ravi. Moving on, we can talk about the backpack's back structure, and you may see there's a lot of mesh component, and if you look from the sideways, you can see a lot of gap. So we have a complete metal structure at the back, which gives us this trampoline-like structure. It's a ventilated back support, and that's where the name comes from, Air.
So yeah, I must say, when we talk about this external padding, so when you have a load at your back, there are two things that happen. One is the bag is invariably rubbing against your body, and the second aspect is the condensation, the perspiration that you go through, and this particular part is the part where you have maximum sweat that comes in through your body. And this particular mesh, I must say that this is providing such a great ventilation that even if you sweating is not going to stop. Sweating will happen, but immediately after that, what happens is the evaporation part also is taking over, just because this mesh is kind of like placed in the right manner. Even the shoulder straps have got these mesh in between, because even on your shoulders, what happens is the same accumulation of sweat happens. So even in these parts also I could see, and then when I was testing this bag in Kedarkantha, so I had put in extra weight in this backpack, almost 18 kgs weight it was, and I could very comfortably walk with this backpack.
Going a bit inwards, what I would talk about is the accessibility of the backpack. Firstly, you have a lot of pockets on the exterior. You have a top hood compartment. You can easily access it. Then on the sides you have two more compartments which have ample of space. And then finally we have two small pockets on the waist straps to put your quick access gear whenever you want to access it. So that is one feature. Apart from that, when accessing the bag, again we have three-way of accessibility. Like a typical backpack, you can always access it from the top, or you can open the front aspect. You can access it from here, and then finally we have the bottom accessibility. You can simply unzip the zipper at the bottom, and you get to access the bottom compartment.
If I had to give a marking to accessibility part of this backpack, out of 10, probably I would have given it 9.5. Okay, almost 10 to that aspect. The front accessibility chamber that has been created over here acts as a lifesaver in many of the occasions, because it's not necessarily possible that you put in all your accessories in the space available outside. So this one I totally consider to be a great aspect. Like many people say that this front chains, they may or may not work in a long run. But just seeing our team member using it continuously day and out on treks, I had a great way to kind of like compare both of them. And of course, the front, I personally call it as a kangaroo pouch, just like how kangaroo mother carries the baby. So usually toilet rolls, my poncho. So these two things are always over here because nature's call and nature's fury can come in at any point of time. And this is the best place it can be utilized.
Now, in all the backpacks, we find compression straps on the exterior. Generally, there are 2 on either sides that help stabilize and compress the backpack load. But in here, we have 3 internal compression straps that truly help stabilize and compress the luggage. And I believe it's a very key feature that helps stabilize the backpack.
Yeah, even I would give a +1 to that because our backpack needs to be snugged really close, and any kind of compression always helps to keep the backpack as compact as possible, and it always helps you to walk comfortably. And also whenever you are opening this flap for whatever reason, accidentally also, the inner materials, they would not fall off accidentally just like that. So that way also
True.
they act as a great support.
Apart from that, if I talk further about this bag, we have one rockwood over here. If you, again, some people like to put maybe a poncho or rain jacket on the top, or maybe their down jacket, which they want to access in quick windy conditions or cold weather conditions. On the sides, we have 2 loops over here to put your trekking poles. So you can easily secure with the help of this loop. You can tighten this and the poles are then secured. Speaking of simplicity, generally when you are a trekker and you're carrying your backpack, you often have one challenge, I believe even I have faced this, is to access your water bottle. Even though this bag is able to support a hydration bladder on the inside, which I will show you quickly, but sometimes you just want to put your bottle on the side. So there's one easy way to just tuck it back into the pocket. You have a slanting pocket. Now you might think, if I just walk a bit fast or if I just tilt down, the bottle may fall. So to secure that, we have a loop on the side. You can simply put the loop on top. You can tighten the cord and it's secure. And no matter how much I tilt, the bottle will not fall. And if I want to access it, simply I take out the bottle while I can drink my water. If you look at the bottom of the bag, apart from the reinforced fabric, we have 2 retractable loops. If you want to put additional of any of your gear at the bottom, you can simply take it out these loops. So by default, these are hidden. They're secured on the inside. This is, I believe, one useful feature where you can expand the overall capacity of your backpack. Speaking of capacity, I would like to mention, it's often confusing what does the +10 represent. Backpack volume is 60 liters by default, but you have additional 10 liters of extra storage, which is this storage. You can simply loosen the hood from the sides, so this way and this way, and you can actually use this extra 10 liters of volume and extend the overall volume to 70 liters. Again, a useful feature, makes the backpack more versatile to use.
Personally, for me, why did I like this backpack so much? I am clearly seeing that whosoever has designed this backpack has given too much attention to details. And that is what it matters, especially for somebody who is a novice trekker. So attention to detail as small as how this loop of this zip is designed. Like you have a pull cord, but there are a pull cord which is there in all of the zippers, but it is attached with this plastic hooding. Now what happens is, again, when it is extremely cold, sometimes it may become difficult to put in your fingers or pull it, but here you can just pull through this top plastic hoodie which is available, which I personally liked a lot. And this also has got hydration outlet, and the good thing is I found that it's there in both the sides. Okay.
So to adjust the height, you don't have to pull in a lot of, Velcro straps and do it manually. You have a simple mechanism where you pull this bright cord. There is a unlock symbol and an arrow on the top mentioned. You just open it like this, and you can actually adjust the height of the back support up and down. And if you want to lock it, just leave it and pull it slightly down. It's locked and you can easily adjust the height for the back.
The chest strap which we usually call out for, again, in majority of the backpacks I usually see that this is fixed, but again, based on the height of a person, this thing can be adjusted top to bottom. This is also again an attention to detail that has been given. Yes, the whistle is a mandatory thing, which is also available over here in this backpack as well. On long distance walking, it is a very natural tendency for all of us to put our hands onto the shoulder straps. So usually we put our hands inside the shoulder strap, but here these simple loops over here, they take care of that. Though it may have other purposes itself, for me, just keeping my thumbs inside and walking for long distances give me great sense of comfort. And these two additional loops on this shoulder strap allows me to keep my walkie-talkies or maybe hang my water bottle if at all it is a requirement. Sometimes that I do.
Yeah. Or you can simply just take out the straw from your hydration bladder, pass it through, and it stabilizes as well. The backpack is water repellent, and we have provided a waterproof cover along with the backpack, which is very easy to access. It can easily cover the entire backpack, so if you're walking in rain or such conditions in snow, you can easily protect your belongings with very simple access to the waterproof cover. So I believe we have talked in depth a lot about the features of the backpack, and it's a backpack we strongly recommend for your trekking sojourns in the Himalayas.